So hello guys, in this video we are going to see this problem in HackerRank called check subset. So this problem statement is pretty straightforward. What we have to do is we have to check if A is the subset of B, the set B. So for that, actually let's jump to the coding part directly. So first I think they have told us to take in integer input for the number of elements, and after that the set itself. So suppose my first set is S1 and I'll make it a set. Hold on, yeah. It will be a set and I'll use a map function. It is a map of integers and input dot split, so that we can take the input in spaces and store it in S1. The same thing goes for the second set. So I'll just copy this whole thing and paste it again so that I don't have to type much. Yeah, it will be Y and it will be S2 now. S1 and S2. So what I have to do is I just have to check if S1 and S2 are, S1 is the subset of S2 or no. So there's one Python way of doing it by using the inbuilt function. So the inbuilt function will simply print out if S1 is subset of S2. So we'll write S1 dot is subset of S2, and when you write S2 dot is subset of S1, it means is S2 the subset of S1. But we want to find the way of, we want to find if S1 is subset of S2 or no. If it is true, then it will simply give the true as output, and if it is false, it will give false as the output. That's all. And we can check it out actually for one of the test cases. But I'm going to show you one more way. That's why I'm just checking for one test case. Okay, hold on. I just copied it. Okay. Yeah, true. So it is right. See, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 are there in it. So it is right. So this is one of the ways. But actually we'll go to the logic, right? So let us suppose I'm making any empty list and I'll traverse through the first subset now because I want to check for it. For if S1 is the subset of S2. So what I'll do is for I in S1. So what I'll do if this I is there in S2 or no. So what I'll write if I in S2. What I'll do, I'll append that I into list L1. So I'll simply write L1 L dot append I. So now what will happen? L will have all the elements. If it is subset of S2, if S1 is subset of S2, then L will have all the elements that S1 has. So L will be equal to S1 if L is the subset. If S1 is a subset of S2. But if if S1 is not the subset of S2, then L will not have all the elements. So L will not be equal to S1. But first of all, let us convert L into a set because we cannot compare lists and sets because L is a list now. I could have wrote like this as well, but it will not work because append is not a function of it. So I'll just make it a list first and I'll convert it into a set. And what I'll do is if L equals to S1, then it is a subset. Then what I'll do is I'll simply print out true. Otherwise, else I'll just print out false. That's all. So else what I'll do is I'll print out false. Yeah. And see, if we wouldn't have converted L into a set, then what it will do, even if all the elements of L and S1 are equal, still it will give us false because the data types are not equal. That because S1 is a set and L is a list, and sets and lists cannot be equal. That's why. So now let us check it once for the same test case. Yeah, true. So it is fine. So now we just have to take in test cases and all. So what I'll do, I'll make it a function now. I'll just use tab and I'll just define a function called suppose checker. I don't need any parameters for it, so it's fine. And after that, after spaces, what I'll do is I'll just use t. T is for test cases, for number of test cases. So t equals to integer input. And after that, for I in range t. Now range will be t now because we have t test cases. What is happening? Yeah, in range t. And afterwards, I'll simply run this function called checker. And that's it. I'll just copy the whole code so that I can check. Okay, the answer will be true, false and false. So let us check it if it is right or wrong. So true, false and false. So it is right. So I'll just copy this whole thing and paste it on HackerRank so we can verify all the test cases again. Yeah, I'll just submit it directly now. Yeah, each and every test case certifies, there's no error. So I think that's all. Thank you.